Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel today. My name is Dr. P, and today what I've got for you is a video where I'm going to be talking about a potential new POI, or point of interest, within Fortnite Battle Royale. Before we get into it, if you guys could do me a favor, smash a like rating on this thing. Let's shoot for somewhere around 1K likes. That'd be very, very much appreciated. It only takes a second. It's also the first step into entering my V-Buck giveaway, so like I said, make sure you drop a like. And for the month of April, to enter this giveaway, the next step is to simply visit the Gleam link in the description down below. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is confirm your subscription to me and then follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can get up to 3 entries, which is 3 times the chance to win than your average giveaway. So definitely check it out if you're interested. I gave away a good amount of V-Bucks for the month of March, April 1st, and then May 1st, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of V-Bucks to a bunch of different people for April's giveaway. So you definitely don't want to miss out. Check it out in the description below. But anyway, guys, I know I've made a lot of videos on this, but that's because it's very, very popular. I want to talk about the object in the sky. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you may have seen some of the things I pointed out that may hint towards this being an alien spaceship or some sort of spacecraft versus being, just a comet like we might envision at first. There are a number of reasons why. I shared a lot of those reasons in yesterday's video, so if you want to check it out, it's super easy to find on my channel and it explains everything. So if you haven't seen that first, I definitely recommend going to check it out. But basically in that video, I'll just give you a quick summary. The comet actually seems to be an alien spacecraft based on what we can see in Save the World, because Save the World and Battle Royale both, contain the same comet. It's the same comet you see in the sky, so the games are connected in a way, and the Save the World storyline very clearly makes it out that this thing in the sky is transmitting certain messages. The whole mission is about going to explore, what's up there, and then at the end, the main guy, Lars, even says, we've got company, which is something you would probably say if an alien spacecraft is coming to your world. So I mentioned that and a lot of other things in that video, so like I said, definitely check it out. I'm going to be continuing on. This is basically just a sequel from that video. So, everyone thought originally the comet, or the object in the sky, looked like a comet, and it looked like it was getting progressively bigger and bigger towards the map on Fortnite every day, and of course, eventually you started to see the meteor showers, and those actually were meteors, but they're not what you think. I'll get into that a little bit later. But regardless of what the thing even is up there, okay, people want to know what is going on. There's an object up there, whether that be a comet or an alien spaceship or something else. And the number one question right now has to be, when can we expect to see something happen with the map in regards to what's in the sky now? And the most logical answer, I said this immediately as soon as it didn't happen on April 18th, and I'll continue to say it, is April 30th. And there are a lot of reasons, one of which I explained previously, one of which is probably going to be news to you. So the end of Season 3 on Fortnite is actually April 30th, and, the messages we got from the vibrations with the controller ended up saying 4/18 for the date. Now, 4/18, people can interpret that as being April 18th, or simply 4, as in the 4th month, which is April of 2018, which is very much more likely. It's so much more likely that's the case than April 18th, because there was realistically, how successful could it have been if this comet, or whatever it is, okay, nobody knows for sure, looks like an alien spaceship, but whatever it is, if it came and did something absolutely destructive or absolutely innovative to the game at this point with 2 weeks left, or like a week left in the game's season, it is just going to be absolutely just weird, because there's going to be this stuff happens, and then you're just going to have a couple weeks on Season 3 with it, and then you'll move on to Season 4, and it just makes more sense for, whatever's in the skies landing to coincide with the start of the new season. Now, it makes a lot of sense just from looking at it from a very basic standpoint. You can say, yeah, might as well just launch the new season with whatever's coming down from the sky. And that does seem very logical, but the even more convincing part for me personally is the Save the World quest, which actually, features the comet. There's a big story about the comet. You try to figure stuff out about it. You figure out it's an alien spaceship. But if you think about the fact that the Save the World quest line for the spaceship ends the exact same day as the Battle Pass ends for Season 3, That lines up pretty evenly, okay? That makes a lot of sense. That makes me feel like something is going to happen at the end of the season because it all lines up. Everything is intertwined. If the comet or the meteor or the spaceship is intertwined with Battle Royale, then whatever happens in Save the World should, of course, it goes both ways. It's vice versa. So, very excited to see what happens with that. Now, as for the shooting stars I was talking about earlier, you guys may be familiar with the shooting stars / meteorites that you may see from time to time falling down from the sky in Fortnite, and the logical explanation is, well, obviously, if it's a spacecraft, the big thing in the sky isn't a spacecraft, but the little tiny things that are falling down, they are meteorites, and my theory is they are actually broken off pieces of the spaceship that are entering Earth's surface and then burn up as they come down. That makes a lot of sense. A meteorite is just a bunch of random stuff in space that comes in and hits the Earth, and then when it comes in, of course, it starts to burn, starts to, I'm not exactly sure, but the reaction with oxygen and the atmosphere makes it burn. So that's definitely what you were seeing. I'd be willing to bet that was just a bunch of stuff coming off the spaceship. Combine what I just told you with the fact that the spectrogram of the new sound waves of the comet or the object actually has a guy doing the Take the L dance in it. That kind of, to me, that signals Epic saying, yeah, you thought it was going to happen to Tilted really early. It didn't happen, so we're going to do the Take the L dance to troll you on the new sound wave. So there's definitely something up. Maybe nothing's happened yet, but something is for sure going to happen, and I would be willing to bet a lot of money. It's just going to happen. There's no way Epic Games goes to the trouble of putting the object in the sky, hyping it up with telescopes, hyping it up with the Save the World storyline, even putting the Take the L dance in the audio waves, guys. They know what's going on, and something important is going to happen probably April 30th. Now, as for where this thing is actually going to land, I have two very prime candidates. Number one, obviously, Tilted Towers. Everyone has seen, the comet, and that's just the big theory, and the D5, and the message, and everything looks like it's going to come to Tilted, especially considering the literal model for what the game calls a comet is actually, under Tilted, and there's already a big crater under the map, so it's almost as if Epic has already designed Tilted's new format after it gets hit by this object. Now, the other option I'm gonna say, which may or may not be more likely, I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is whatever this alien spacecraft would hypothetically land at Lucky Landing. Haha, the irony. But it makes a lot of sense, especially considering the place that is called Lucky Landing was a seasonal place anyway, and was probably going to be deleted, especially considering the shrines, which were also very similar, got deleted as well. On top of helping to balance out Tilted Towers, if that happens, it would provide a much needed spark of innovation for Fortnite, something different. Just imagine going to a place called Alien Alley that would be at the old site of Lucky Landing, and all you would have is huge alien towers and just alien spaceships and just debris and rubble to go and fight around, which I think would be interesting. It would add a much needed extra, very popular spot to sort of complement Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers would get a massive break. It wouldn't be quite as overpowered because not as many people would go there, at least for the first bit, because they'd be checking out the new Alien Alley. And then Alien Alley would also, be very similar to Tilted in terms of loot, but it would also make you run because it's on the very southern part of the map near the coast, and it's likely not to get the first zone. So it would be a place that's brand new, very good on loot, but it balances out by almost certainly making you run far away to get to the zone, which I think would be awesome. That's my number one complaint with Tilted Towers as it is now. It seems like there's almost no risk going there because if you go and you die quick, it's alright because within a minute you're already back in the game. And you can just keep retrying and retrying. And after about 15 tries, you're bound to win at least one time. If you can just loot up Tilted, kill some people, you're going to be set up if you can win Tilted solo. So that's my number one complaint with Tilted, but it's still very fun. Don't get me wrong. I love to see Tilted stay. I love to see it go. I don't really have a preference at all, really. I just think it's interesting, and nonetheless, I just want to see something happen. It's been very, very long that we've been talking about this spaceship / comet. The game files literally calls it a comet, but then every other piece of information I know is telling me it's a spaceship, considering, the spaceship is literally communicating in the Save the World storyline with the Earth and trying to submit signals to them. You can even hear those signals if you go and look at the Comet in Battle Royale, and of course that's how you get the spectrogram with the Take the L emote. So it's very, very interesting. And I'm not entirely sure. Like, I cannot sit here and claim to you that I know exactly what's going on, because honestly I don't. But I just think it's interesting, and honestly, anything that happens, I'll be cool with. But there's one thing I'm 100% certain on, okay? I can't be certain about what it is or how it's going to happen, but I can be certain that this is a huge, huge thing that Epic has been building up towards for a long time. And whenever it does happen, it's going to be absolutely massive. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and drop a like down below if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could help me get closer to 300k subs. We recently just hit 250,000. A quarter of a mil, guys. I'm blown away. I literally am just so thrilled. It tickles me to death. So if you guys could do me a favor and just keep subscribing, keep showing me the same love you guys keep doing, that would mean a lot, and I'll keep pumping out the banger content for you. So with that said, I'll catch you later, and peace out.